Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live. I see you guys in the chat, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you are new to the channel. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos. I actually just uploaded a video. Did some of you guys get a chance to check it out? Sorry, the video is going to be a little choppy, but hopefully you can still hear me okay. But I'm really excited because that is the first of basically a bunch of videos that I'm going to make when the luminaries, which is basically the sun and the moon, light up a special area of the sky, a fixed star in the sky. And today and tomorrow, the moon is lighting up the Great Attractor and the Galactic Center, which is basically us connecting to the Akashic Record. So I received the message so today was the first one, but every time these powerful portals open up, I am going to be making these videos for you guys. So let me say hi to everybody that is in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let's see. We've got Rebecca here. Welcome in. We've got M. Smith. Hello. Happy Saturday. Nelly, good to see you. Tiger, good to see you. Rebecca, I think I said your name already, but welcome. Wendy, thank you for being here. Debbie, hello. Shannon, how's it going? Christina Maria, hello. Valerie, hello. All right, you guys. So yeah, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to shut down a few things on my computer just to make sure that there's not like too much running in the background. There's kind of a lot of programs open right now. Yeah, we don't need that one. We don't need that one. And hopefully that will help us out a lot. And then we can also close. I guess we can hide it. Okay. So there we are. Thank you guys for being so understanding. Last night, I like, it's so weird. I had this weird reaction to the food I ate. did not sit well in my stomach. It was like the ingredients. It wasn't food poisoning, but just for me, it's like my body kind of rejected it. So I felt sick for a minute, but then after I laid down, I ended the broadcast and laid down, and then I felt so much better. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live again today, and we're gonna continue these readings because I didn't want people to have to wait all the way till next week. Yes, I feel so much better. So Valerie says, I just watched it. It was amazing information. Awesome. Yes, I love that. Make sure you guys give that video a thumbs up too, because that's how it gets circulating out there. You're welcome. So can you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure. If the video's choppy, I apologize, but at least you can hear me, and that's good. So let me know. Say, yes, we can hear you. Great. All right. So since Nellie is here and we were doing her reading last night, and that's when I had to leave, let's pick up from there. So if Melanie is here, then we'll do your reading next after Nellie, and then we'll do Liz. If Liz is here, then I'll do your reading after that. And then we've got Christina Maria and Fabulous Tiger after that. So Nellie, will you do me a favor and put up your question again? And I'm going to start completely over with your reading, but I will be pulling some cards for you. So just wanted to let you know while you're putting up your question. And if you want to ask a different question, feel free. But I am going to say a little prayer and call in my spirit guides. So give me 1 second. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us tonight. I would like to ask help clearing the energy of the cards that I'm going to be using, as well as my energy, so I can be that clear and open channel for the messages and the grace and the intuitive hits and the channeled messages to come through clearly for everyone that is listening tonight and for everyone that's actually signing up for a reading for tonight. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hello, everyone that's just coming in. If you want to sign up for a reading, the list is open. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Then make sure you can sign up by hitting the link in the description of the video. It's basically $25 sent to my PayPal, and you get on the list. And then when I call your name, you can pop your question up on the screen. Okay, so here we go. I need advice on how to deal with the Capricorn and the Aquarius in my life. Chrissy says, just watch your video you just put up on YouTube. Thumbs up. I love it. Yes, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it. If you do like that video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up for sure. So let's see what we get today. What's going on with the situation for Nellie, with the Capricorn and the Aquarius? What's the advice that you want to give her? Okay, first planet we get is Jupiter. So this is a big deal. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. He's the planet, everything he touches, he makes bigger. So right now he's saying this is a big deal. This is something that's going to get bigger, not smaller. Then we get the fourth house of the home, and we get the retrograde card as well. Let me pull at least one more card for Nellie. One more card, please. Okay, a couple more came out. So we've got the sextile and we've got Chiron as well. So let me show them to you. Jupiter is first, fourth house is second, the retrograde card comes out, the sextile comes out, and then Chiron comes out. So the first thing, okay, so getting Jupiter as the first card is like, okay, whatever this situation is, it's going to get bigger. Jupiter is going to expand it. He's like creating this like energy of like, okay, we are something. It has to be resolved, but at the same time, it's not going to just go away. That's what Jupiter says. It's actually going to get like, it's something really needs to be dealt with. So there's something going on in terms of, so this is either a situation that's going on at home for you. Hello, Belinda, and hello, Teria. Or this is a situation that you're dealing with people that are either family members or feel like family members to you. That's what I feel. And it's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of, I feel like it's enmeshed in a way. Like these people in your life are really connected to you in a way that you can't just like separate and walk away from the situation. And I think that's why it feels like it's only going to get bigger, because so ignoring it is definitely not the answer. The retrograde card is saying that you need to do some sort of reflecting on what's happening here. Also, with the retrograde, it may feel like things are moving backwards instead of forwards right now regarding the situation. You have to revisit something. You have to look at it again. There's something that you're missing from the picture, from the image. And so I feel like eventually this will turn into a positive situation. There is going to be some harmonious energies arriving because you did get the sextile. There is going to be some integrating that you're definitely going to do, but this is going to take some cooperation in all, from all parties involved. It's going to take you to really activate and use your skills and the tools and, your ingenuity to create that harmony and to really open up a space for empathy, for you guys to sort of like be on the same page to communicate with each other. But I think communication is the key. The retrograde too reminds me of Mercury being retrograde. And right now it's retrograde in Aquarius, which is asking us to reflect, but to do it in a way that we're tapping into higher energies, higher frequencies. Now, the Chiron card coming out is telling me that this situation is something that's going to help you heal. And everyone involved is going to somehow learn from the situation and grow from it. And those are the energies that I'm feeling. So the advice, let me actually pull a little oracle card from the Fixed Stars card. And the advice is really to revisit, to think about it a little bit more, to take your time, to slow down a little bit. Those are the things that are happening right now. And let's see here. We get Al-Mikadam, divine source and love. The message is, when two souls encounter and they welcome romance, their hearts are bonded, their fates unbreakable. So I don't know if this has to do with a romantic relationship, but like this message came through. When two souls encounter and they welcome romance, their hearts are bonded, their fates unbreakable. And if it's not a romantic situation, also think about the connection, right? The karmic connection, because I do feel like this is definitely like you're interlinked with these people. I feel like an enmeshed sort of energy. So the oracle card that you get also is shining through. Here's another advice. Let your true self, your inner guide, your inner being guide you forward to make the decisions. But the best thing you can do is just be yourself. Be yourself. All right, beautiful. Yay. All right, awesome. Thank you, Nelly. Is Melanie in the chat? Melanie or Liz? In the chat. Just curious. I don't think I see them. But well, there we go. Yeah, right. And thank you everyone for being here and hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Make sure you check out the new video I just uploaded, Message from Your Star Family, connecting to the Great Attractor and the Akashic Records. Hi, Jai. This is Liz. We connected on MeWe last night, hoping for a progress chart. Okay, so I don't think Melanie's here, so we're going to do your reading, Liz. Sounds great. You pulled Mercury and communication yesterday too, so this is powerful. Okay, good. Yeah, Mercury, I remember that. I remember Mercury came out and there was a lot of communication energies for you guys. Okay, so we're going to do Liz's reading. Give me a moment to pull up your chart. So let's see, we've got July 9th of 1985. So I'm going to create a new natal chart for Liz. So 7, 9, and 85. Okay. and 12:15 a.m. And then the location is in Fort Collins, Colorado. There we go. Let me make sure I have it correct. You're welcome. So 7/9/85, July 9th, 85, 12:15 a.m. Okay. So I'm going to add a second chart here, and you wanted a progressed chart reading, subsidiary chart, secondary progressions for today. Okay. Let me take a picture of it. And now that the picture is ready, I am going to share the screen. It's going. Okay. 1654. Once it shares, I'll click over to the screen share. Okay. Hang on, let's do that. And we're almost ready to share the screen. Okay. So here we go. So let me know if you guys can see the chart on the screen. I'm trying to move this thing over. Okay. So here's your progress chart. Now the thing about progress chart reading is we look at the movement of the sun and the moon in these mini readings anyways. I look more into it when I do my transit readings or my deluxe chart readings. But the sun and the moon will tell you what phase you're at. And the progress chart moves a lot slower. And so the moon will spend about 2.5 years in each sign. And so this is a long-term theme for you. And what I see when I look at your chart, so you were born with the sun in Cancer. Right now you have the sun progressed in the sign of Leo. So right now you're like going through a period of your life where you want to shine a little brighter. You want to show off a little bit. You want to you need to feel valued. You need to feel important. This is something that is a really important thing for you right now. This is the so you're wanting to be a little bit more into the limelight than normal. Normally what happens is that for some reason we lost the share. So normally what happens is that with a Cancer sun, what you go through is a very it's almost like the crab, right? You wanna hide a little bit. You don't feel as open. You don't feel as, available or ready to really be out there, and you really focus more on your family, your loved ones. But with the sun in Leo, the energy completely switches. I'm trying to reconnect this at the moment. It looks like it did connect. Okay. So that is basically what is happening with that. So that's just where your sun is at right now. So you're feeling a lot different than normal when it comes to this phase that you're going through. So that's your soul. So where's your moon? So your moon is over here. So you were born with the moon in Aries, and right now your moon has progressed to the sign of Cancer. That's a very, very different energy. And here's what I'm going to say about, but you understand it because you do have that sun sign in Cancer. You were born with the sun in Cancer. So here's what I'm going to say. So in the progress chart, the moon travels, right? It goes do, and then eventually it catches up with the sun. When it catches up with the sun, you have a new moon phase. So what this means is that right now you are going through what we call the balsamic phase of the moon. So in your life, what you're experiencing is the letting go, the releasing, the dumping off whatever doesn't serve you in this moment so that you can make space for something new. And this is going to take, if I actually look at your actual chart, and if I go to, let's see, we'll go months forward. Let's go over here. So, and I can tell you exactly when that new, so this is a while before it gets to that new moon, and you're going to have that new moon in Leo, but it's not going to happen until 2023. So you have to allow yourself to release and let go. That's where you're at. So for the next few years, you're going to be getting rid of relationships that don't serve you. You're going to be like shedding off the skin, letting go of whatever is not working, doing like a reset in your life. And that's basically where you're at. And that's what you can expect for the next few years until this new moon phase begins in September of 2023. So that's a little insight into your future for the moment. So thank you, Liz. I hope that really that brought you some insights. I'm not seeing anybody. Okay, there we go. There's the chat. Okay, so now we have Christina. So Christina Maria, it's your turn. And after Christina Maria, it is Fabulous Tiger. And if you do want to get on the list is open and you can sign up by sending $25 to my PayPal. The link is in the description of the video. So if you want, so you can choose from a natal chart reading, from a transit reading, from a progress chart reading, from a synastry reading too. I can look at your chart and another person's chart as well. And we can also do a tarot and oracle reading, which I actually really love to do those. Yes. That really resonates. Holy moly. Okay, you're welcome. Good. That makes me happy. Okay, so what question do you have that you would like me to answer with the cards, Christina? Yeah, it's so good to like feel better, like, oh my God, thank God. Anything that would be most helpful for me right now. All right. So what would be the most helpful for Christina Maria in this moment? What does she need to know right now? What do your spirit guides want to tell you? What do you guys want to tell her? What wisdom could she receive right now, especially during this powerful time of the moon aligning with the great attractor and the galactic center as well? What does she need to know? All right, let's do one more card. What would be the most helpful for her to hear right now? Okay, and this one also wanted to come out. All right, there's like a lot of cards, like me. So here we go. Starts off with the square, moves into the Virgo card, then Pluto comes up, then you've got the card of the lunar eclipse, the waning gibbous moon, and the third house of communication. So this is what your spirit guides want you to know. This is what the universe wants you to know right now. You may be experiencing something that is challenging in your life. You may be experiencing something that is testing you. You may be experiencing some kind of resistance to something. It almost feels like there's a struggle, like you're going through the mud, right? It might feel like there's some kind of obstacles that are coming up for you that just feel uncomfortable. It's kind of like I'm feeling this kind of uncomfortableness in my skin. The Virgo card, which follows this square, is saying that this is you may here. There's two kind of messages coming through. Either you have to look at the details, or you're focusing too much on the details. So which one of those resonates for you the most? But the Virgo is about like nitpicking and being really critical, or it's about literally like using the energy and transforming it and changing it and manifesting something that you want to create into this reality. I feel like there's a powerful you're dealing with something, like it's almost like you're either learning how to step into your power, or power is coming to you, or you're dealing with people in your life that almost feels like a power struggle. And so it feels like that Pluto energy is like super heavy. That's what I feel a heaviness, honestly. Like I'm feeling like a heaviness. And I don't know if it's, you specifically, or if it's like a situation that you're dealing with, but that heaviness is like, oh. And I feel like if you focus too much on the details, then it's going to just like it's going to flare up. What I think that is going on really is there's a big shift happening in your life. It's like the lunar eclipse card is about revolution, but it's also about releasing, right? Because a lunar eclipse is a full moon. So whatever the situation is, the good thing is that it's already reached its climax point, and from now on you can let go. Because the waning gibbous moon, which the moon is actually waning right now, the moon is waning. And so this is a time to let go. This is a time to release. This is a time to, what I'm going to say is, because you did get the third house, is this is a time for you to let go of, like, clear your mind, clear the thoughts. I feel like there's too much going on up here and not enough grounding. But it's going to feel intense because the third house is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury right now is retrograde. So you can feel like, oh, just like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it's just like, oh, it's like frustration. So you gotta like, don't stay with that like climactic energy. Like start to it's going to start to slow down. Things are going to start to relax a little bit, but you have to clear the mind. Keep clearing the mind. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what the little oracle cards want to tell you. I see it's resonating. Oh, that's awesome. I keep telling myself to let go or be dragged. Yes, that's so funny, because that is how it feels. It's like there's resistance, but the point is to let go. That's the message. Nashira is the fixed star that you get. It is the message of overcome your concerns by embracing change. In the midst of confusion, one can also find purpose. That's a powerful that is such the perfect message for the energy that I'm feeling with this reading. Overcome your concerns by embracing change. In the midst of confusion, one can also find purpose. Wow. I do want to pull, let's pull the ounce cards. Let's see, what do you need a little ounce of right now? What does she need right now? A little more of what? What can help her in this moment? Here we go. Okay. An ounce of understanding. This is a beautiful card too. An ounce of this feels very Aquarian to me. The blue, the aqua colors are very Aquarian to me. Yeah, she's totally naked. But an ounce of understanding. And you see also that she's like holding in her hands the earth, right? She's like holding her heart. This is connecting to her heart, like quieting her mind and connecting to her heart space. And that is exactly what the universe is telling you to do. Beautiful message. Thank you again. Okay, so now we've got fabulous tigers next, and the list is open, you guys. If anybody wants to get a reading, I'm gonna go check the PayPal real quick while we get Tiger's question up. And I appreciate you guys so much. So we've got Linda has just signed up for a reading. So that you will be after Tiger. I hope it's okay to call you Tiger. So there we go. Who else is joining the Moon Goddess training? I know. I didn't even do any announcements today, but I'm so excited. Oh my God. Like Thursday, we start Thursday. So while we get the question up, I have this really beautiful program that is a 4-week program, but I'm adding one extra day, which is on Thursday, which is a very special initiation ceremony to align with the new moon. We always start this program on the new moon, and we go through the whole cycle of the moon, because the whole point is to, one, connect with women, to empower ourselves, to connect with that sacred divine feminine energy, and then to learn all about the moon goddess, which is learning about the moon phases, learning about how to manifest with the moon, how to also astrologically, I'm going to teach you where to find the goddess markings in your chart, and like what kind of goddess you embody with your natal chart based off of the asteroids and the hidden planet Eris and the 13th sign and all of these like really powerful fixed stars. Also learning how to work with the fixed stars with the moon, which is the videos that I'm creating are basically the portals that open up. And I'm going to teach you how to find special portals that are aligned with that moon goddess energy. And beyond that, we're learning about the moon centers. We are learning meditations and tools to help you balance your emotions and to learn how to really be that moon goddess, that high priestess. And that's why I love this program. So if you're curious, I would love for you to join us. There's a link in the description of the video that you can get more information and also sign up. So thank you for reminding me to mention that, you guys, moderators. So here we go. Would love a tarot oracle reading about love. Any advice dealing with a Libra man? Okay. Let's see what we got. Just MeWe since they took away Parlor, but I'm on MeWe, Facebook, and Instagram still. Also, too, if you want to find me on social media, I am no longer on Instagram or Facebook. I've actually transferred to MeWe. I have a page there, just like my Instagram page. I post on there every day. So astrological insights, daily astrological insights. And I also have the group Channel for Grace Starseed Soul Tribe on there, where I tell you, announcements, and we can, share with each other our experiences, and you can communicate with other people from this community as well. And also for some of the other programs that I run for my online courses, the Aquarian astrology class, there is a special group for that. And there is a special group for the Moon Goddess training if you decide to join us. So MeWe is cool because they actually have, it's both like Instagram and Facebook all in one. So it's actually really, really cool. All right, let's see what is happening here. Hello, Celeste. Welcome in. So what does Fabulous Tiger need to know right now regarding love? Any advice dealing with the Libra man in her life? Hello, William. How's it going? Whoops. Dang. Okay, hang on. These cards are like flipping around everywhere. Okay, so let's stop there and see what we got. So the first card that we got is the Sagittarius card. Now, the first thing I'm going to say about Sagittarius is that the South Node right now is in Sagittarius. So this means that collectively, what the universe is inviting us to do is to make that clean slate, and to release what's your rising sign? I guess I'm curious about that. Wherever Sagittarius is in your chart, that's where the South Node is transiting, and that's where you're being asked to create that clean slate. But with the Sagittarius card being here, also the moon right now is in Sag, and it is connecting to the Great Attractor and the Galactic Center, which are two very powerful points, kind of black holes in the universe that are that allow us to connect to the Akashic records. But again, this comes back to the South Node and the fact that the South Node is all about karmic things. So I feel like this relationship is somehow karmically entwined with this person. You've known this person before, you've had lifetimes with this person, you are connected at a soul level. This isn't someone new. We also pull out, Libra is your rising. So we also pull the card of Juno. And Juno is actually the asteroid of marriage and sacred union and soulmates relationship. So it's also about commitment. So wherever Juno is in your chart is the person that you're going to be the most comfortable with in that soulmate relationship. So if it happens that you have Juno and Libra in your chart, then this person can be deeply connected in a soul way. And this may be the person that you are actually supposed to be with, or that you're going to feel the most comfortable with. However, right now, this feels very kind of tumultuous because we got Pluto that comes out. And you can see like the flames that come out of the Pluto, because Pluto is the card, the planet of transformation and change, facing your shadows, doing that shadow work, facing your fears. It's the butterfly effect. It's basically the caterpillar that becomes the butterfly, or the phoenix that rises from the ashes. So this is a situation that is like tumultuous. It's causing a lot of like gnarliness because something is reawakening. Something is being like released and let go of. And then the last card that we get is the Aquarius card. Aquarius is, obviously we've entered the Aquarian age. This is the time for us to activate Aquarian relationships. What do I mean by that? There is another level of communicating with each other that we can tap into right now. With Venus in Aquarius, she's very open-minded. She is welcoming of different points of view. She wants everybody to feel heard. Juno is in Sag right now too. She wants everyone to feel heard, and she wants everyone to understand each other, but to literally connect on it's a higher dimension. It's a whole nother realm. So it's asking, like, this situation is going to cause both of you to like rise up to the challenged, to rise up to this new way of being in relationship. And if you're both able to do that, then you will be able to move on to the next sort of phase of the relationship. But it is definitely a karmic relationship. It's definitely connection to past lives. And it is something that is causing a lot of transformation and release right now for you. So the way to resolve it is to rise higher. The card that you get is Caldabera, liberation and recovery. When your heart seeks liberty and your mind asks for mercy, free your spirit from mundane duties. When your heart seeks liberty and your mind asks for mercy, free your spirit from mundane duties. Do you know what this tells me? Exactly what I just said. You got to get out of the mundane relationship part. So if you're dealing with each other on a mundane sort of level, that's not going to work. That's what's ending, because there's a maturing that happens when we step into Aquarian age relationships. It's an awareness of each other and an understanding of each other in our individuality. But for some reason, this is coming up for you right now. Yes, we are telepathic and communicate well. Good. That's good. So that's what's happening. It's like there's a big shift because you're waking up and communicating on another vibration, on another level, which is exactly what you need to be doing. So it's almost like confirmation for you in the relationship. Super powerful reading. Thank you. So we've got Linda next. Linda, feel free to put up your question. Thank you everyone for being here. Hello, Warrior of Light. Hello, Pawan. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Make sure you check out all the links in the description. I also just did a winter webinar. So every season I do a webinar. And what I do in that webinar is I tell you the astrology for the whole season. So we covered all the way up to the spring. So if you want to know what's coming up and you want to know how to prepare, it's perfect. It's like jam-packed with information. And it's only $22 for that replay video. You can get it on my courses webpage, but there's links to everything on my website, which is channelforgrace.guru. All right, let's see. Transit reading for Linda. All right, I'm going to pull up the charts. Give me one moment. So we've got Linda and let me make sure. So we got 8687, 8687. Okay. And we've got 10 p.m. And then it's in Sierra. Where's that? Where in Arizona is that? I'm curious. Okay, let me make sure I get it right. 8687. 8687, 10 p.m. Okay, let's add the transits and let us take a picture and see what's going on. So I'm going to now share the screen. So give me 1 second. Good. I'm glad it made sense. I love it when that happens. What's the link to the webinar? So in the description of the video, it'll say winter webinar or something like that. Let me actually winter season special webinar and click that link. And then it takes you directly to it. So you don't have to write it out or anything like that. And so all of my courses and online webinars and all that stuff is found on my courses web page. And so the way that it works is you create a login and a password. If you've never signed up for one of my courses before, and that's where everything else is hosted from that point on. So you create a login and password, and then you get access to it, and you can watch it through. They have a really nice mobile browser view, so you can watch the videos on your phone or the classes on your phone, and you can also watch it on your desktop. So here we are. Can you guys see the chart? So this is your chart, and then this is the current transits. So let's take a look at what's going on right now. So the big theme of what's happening right now is, and you are an Aries rising, so all of this Aquarius energy is the big theme of this week and this year, because the new moon that's happening on next Thursday is the most powerful new moon of the year. And the reason is because it is going to be with this Aquarius stellium it's going to be the sun and the moon, Jupiter and Venus, Saturn, Pallas Athena is there too. She's the warrioress goddess, and Mercury as well. And it's a full-on intergalactic portal that's opening up. It is an activation, intergalactic activation. This is happening for you. That new moon will actually happen in your 11th house. So the theme that it's activating for you and where you're feeling this energy alive, like waking up and really alive, is in your 11th house, which is friendships, but it's also humanitarian things, humanitarian desires to help the world. It is also how you share your gifts with the world. And it is asking you to really focus on what is going on with your friends, with your acquaintances, with the networks of people, with everyone that you're connected with, especially like through the internet, in different communities, wherever communities you're a part of. This is where it's affecting you. It's like asking you to focus your energy on that space. And it will challenge you to step up your game in terms of how do you want to help the world? What do you want to bring forth to share with everyone? Those are the questions that are coming up for you. And so you may be feeling this like, okay, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I on my path? Am I living out, my mission? Those are big questions. They're not easy questions. They're big questions, but they're being activated right now in this area of your life. The other thing is you've got the south node. So the moon is conjunct the south node right now. But in essence, the south node is transiting for you. It's transiting your 9th house. And it's also going to transit your 8th house. So this means that you're integrating a lot of spiritual lessons since basically last May. You've been starting to integrate a lot of things. You've been learning new things too, but there's a clean slate. You may feel like you have a new teacher or a new guru that you follow or a new path that you've chosen. That's what the south node does. And then when it transits your 8th house, it's going to like create some changes, some big changes so that you can make space for new things. You also have Saturn at 14 degrees, which is a powerful point, and Juno right now is connecting this point. So you may be feeling relationships for you are coming up a lot, like romantic relationships or soulmate relationships or something in that area that's really being activated. And this is on that point that I'm talking about, that is the great attractor. So you're tapped in. You are super intuitive when it comes to understanding, the secrets of the universe. And with your Saturn that's going to be aspected, you may feel like there's something might come up in the next few months that feels like you're confronting like someone or something of authority and having to like stand your ground, or you may feel like you're maturing in this very powerful way and learning a whole new way of being in your power, in your own authority. And those, I would say, are the main themes that are happening for you right now, especially this week. So I hope that gave you some insight. Thank you again for signing up for this reading. So there we go. I'm going to check PayPal. I think that may be it. That may be everybody that signed up, but I'm going to just double check here. So that's where we're at so far with the reading. So unless anyone signs up in the next few minutes, then I say we are complete. I have this week is crazy. I'm going to be going live like so many times this week. You're welcome. I'm going to be going live on Monday night. And on Monday night, sorry, my nose is so itchy right now. Monday night is going to be the Aquarius New Moon Astrology broadcast. On Wednesday, we're going to do the Magic of Venus again with my sister, Chandra Sangat. We have a very special way of doing readings planned for you guys, so don't miss that broadcast. Monday night's broadcast is at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and Wednesday's broadcast is at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and Thursday is the new moon. So for the Moon Goddess training, we're going to be meeting early on during the day and doing our sacred initiation ceremony to get ready for the Moon Goddess training that starts on Saturday. And then that evening, we will do publicly here on YouTube the new moon in Aquarius ceremony. And then I'm going to be going live again next Friday for mini readings as well. And then we're off to the races with the Moon Goddess training. Oh my God, you guys, I can't believe it's happening. It's coming all so freaking fast, but it is such it is such a powerful energy right now. I can't even describe the amount. There's a lot of change. There's things are happening quickly. You might be experiencing this kind of stuff in your life where you're like, wow, we're just like flying forward. Time is flying. That's kind of what it feels like to me. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight for this broadcast. I am so looking forward to seeing you guys on Monday nights for the Aquarian New Moon Astrology and for all of the videos that I'm going to be doing next week. Make sure you guys watch the video that I just uploaded. So once this is over, go and watch that video because there is a powerful energy being activated this weekend with the moon illuminating the great attractor and the galactic center. And I talk about it and I explain what that is. And there's more of those videos that are going to be coming up in the future. I'm really excited too. So if you're in the Moon Goddess training, I am going to be sending out some emails this week. Definitely one before we start to give you some more information to get you ready. Make sure that you remember your login and password. Make sure that you actually join us in the MeWe group. You can find those links in the course platform, and that's where we're going to share with each other. So I'll send you an email with all of this information, but if you're not on the MeWe group, that's okay, but I would really highly recommend that you do get on the group because this is where we get to talk to each other in between the sessions, which happen once a week. Thank you to all of the moderators for being here tonight and helping to moderate the chat. Thank you guys so much for posting the links. Thank you, Chris and Shannon and Wendy. I think Christina Maria as well is here. We got Rebecca too. You guys are amazing. I really, really appreciate all of your help and all of your beautiful support for this channel. So I will see you guys on Monday, and I hope you go check out my new video, A Message from Your Star Family, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon.